there's someone under the bed. The night was still, the silence broken only by the steady rhythm of my own breath. I lay in bed, my eyes heavy with exhaustion, ready to surrender to the realm of dreams. But as I closed my eyes, an unsettling feeling washed over me, as if unseen eyes were watching from the shadows. A sliver of doubt crept into my mind, but I dismissed it as mere paranoia. After all, the adult world had no room for such childish fears. Yet, the unease persisted, growing stronger with each passing moment. The room seemed to shrink, the darkness pressing in around me. As I mustered the courage to investigate, a faint scraping sound reached my ears, like nails clawing against wood. My heart raced, pounding in my chest. I threw back the covers, my gaze fixated on the abyss beneath my bed. Fear held me in its clutches, but curiosity pushed me forward. I knelt down, peering into the inky void. The darkness seemed to stretch endlessly, concealing the secrets that lay within. Sweat trickled down my forehead as I reached out, my fingers trembling, and brushed against something cold and clammy. A blood-curdling scream tore from my throat as I recoiled in horror. From the depths of the darkness, a twisted hand emerged, gnarled fingers grasping the edge of the mattress. Panic surged through my veins as the figure slowly emerged, its eyes gleaming with a malevolent light. There, in the dim glow of the moonlight, I beheld a creature straight from the depths of nightmares. Its elongated limbs and contorted features were a grotesque parody of humanity. The stench of decay filled the room as it crawled towards me, its movements inhuman and unsettling. Paralyzed by fear, I could do nothing but watch as it loomed over me, its putrid breath assaulting my senses. Its voice slithered into my mind, a sickening whisper that promised unspeakable horrors. It reveled in my terror, feeding on my darkest fears. A surge of adrenaline coursed through my veins, shattering the grip of fear that held me captive. With a burst of strength, I leapt from the bed, racing towards the sanctuary of the door. Desperation fueled my every move as I flung it open and fled into the hallway. The creature's unearthly wails echoed behind me, mingling with the sound of my own ragged breath. I dared not look back, fearing that its twisted form would haunt my dreams forever. I sprinted down the corridor, the world around me a blur, until I reached the safety of the outside world. As I gasped for breath, the realization settled upon me. The horrors we fear are not always confined to our imagination, they can take shape in the most unexpected places, lurking in the shadows, waiting for their moment to strike. And in that moment of revelation, I vowed to never dismiss the terrors that reside beneath the surface of our reality. From that night forward, I slept with one eye open, forever mindful of the darkness that lurked beneath the bed. For the monsters that haunt our nightmares are not just figments of our imagination, they are the very essence of the unknown, forever waiting to claim their next victim.